Oh. Ooh. I was taking a nap. I'm awake now. Yeah! Woo! What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. How art is thou? Thouest hope you guys are doing divine and wonderful and glorious and scrumptious in thy own kingdom. I'm doing excellent. I got my emo shirt on today. I haven't worn it in a while, so I thought I would just throw it on. But it's been a good weekend so far. Pretty good, pretty relaxing. I watched a movie before this live, so we're gonna be reviewing not one movie, but 2 movies today. I got a package in the mail, so we're gonna do an unboxing, all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get a moseying, let's get a rockin', let's get going. All right, here we are. Coffee first. Now we're talking. That was good. A good cup of coffee. All right. Oh, man. Let's see here. Let's start. I'm going to call Lantern and let him know that I'm live. That's right. All right. Let's see here. And then I'll drop the link for everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day. I've had a pretty good day. I'm going to tell you guys about my day in a minute. I'm just going to round up the troops and get everybody here. So yeah. Good old Lantern. Yo! Lantern, I'm live. So tell everybody that I'm live and drop the link in the Discord, all right?
Okay.
All right. You're going to be at the show, right?
Yeah, I'm watching Jeremy stream again.
Oh, is Jeremy streaming?
Yeah, again. And the brother's in there again with his pedophile self.
Oh, wait. So are you watching it or are you in his stream?
Yeah. I'm watching it on this panel. I'm in his stream.
Oh, yo, what's up, Jeremy? So everybody can hear me.
Robert's in the chat and he's to come in the stream.
Oh, okay. Hey, Lantern.
What is the minute they give him out of the stream?
Lantern. Damn.
Pew.
Ew. All right, buddy. We'll drop that link, and I'll see you in my chat here in a minute.
Okay.
Tell Jeremy I said what's up. Peace.
Okay. Hey.
All right. I did not know that. I had no idea. I had no clue. But, well, looks like Lantern's busy, so I'll drop it myself. There we are. I will drop it myself. Anyway. Oh, man. I'm a little tired. Oh, yeah. So, yo, I am live. If I can type, hang on. I am live right now, so come and... God, I don't know how to fucking type today. Come and hang out with Fears. Yeah, dude. Alright, let me get the link. I should have told Lantern to do this before, but my bad. So anyway... Yeah, it's been a good day. It's been rainy. I'll tell you that much. It's definitely been rainy. It's been a rainy day, my friends, but hopefully it'll stop soon. So yeah, let's open up the chat, shall we? There we are. All right, let me get the link. There we are. What's up, everyone? Good to see you. And then let me drop the link in the chat. There we are. All right. There we go. Drop it. And sorry to keep you guys waiting. There we are. Okay. There we go. There it is. I dropped it. And I used Vision's new meme of me. So it's got me in a green and white shirt saying, "You little bastard," and, you know, with the fucking Legos. I thought that was a good meme. I really did enjoy that meme. I really did enjoy it. Let's see. What's up, Liz? He says, Lantern is back over at Jeremy's again, LOL. Oh, yeah. I saw that. Well, I just saw it now. Happy 5th of July, y'all. Well, thank you. Happy 5th of July to you, too. Let me watch Jeremy. Let me see how many people's in there. Is a lot of people in there? Let's see here. I guess everyone's chilling over there. Let's have a little look-see. Let's see. Jeremy's there. Larry Tate. Okay. So only a couple people. Only a couple people. Well, I'm sure people will generate over, you know. Yo! Visions. Lord Visions. What's up, dude? Good to see you. How was everybody's 4th? Put it in the chat. Mine was pretty good. Chilled out with Lantern and Visions and Larry, you know, on a live. I didn't hear one firework yesterday. I'm thinking because it rained earlier in the day. But that's very unusual because last year's live was going nuts. You know, the fireworks were going nuts last year. So, yeah. Anyway. Let's see. YAOW. Is that supposed to stand for something, Visions? Or were you supposed to, or were you saying, yeah, wow? Anyway, all I seen was Lantern and Robbie bickering in the chat again. Oh, God. Jesus. I have told Lantern time and time again to stay away from Robbie Pick Rob or Pick whatever the fuck his name is. Anyway, I hope Lantern listens to me and Larry and Visions everybody because Robbie is bad news, just like Mattman. He's bad news. Anyway, I'm gonna tell a couple more people that I'm live. So, I am live, so come and hang out when you can. Yeah, but I hope everybody had a good day. My day was pretty relaxing today. I did some editing and I did some other stuff, which I'm going to get into here in just a couple of seconds. I'm just telling everybody that I'm live. There we are. Lantern says okay, and I'm going to be like, spread the word, buddy. Spread the word. There it is. Anyway, I'm going to minimize the Discord and get to you guys. There we are. All right, we got 4 people coming. I'm sure other people will be on the way. Yeah, wow. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I read it and I was like, YAOW. I was like, I don't know what that means. So, yeah. Yeah, wow. Okay, now. That's right, y'all. That's right. Yeah, yesterday was pretty cool. I bought a few more things until my family comes. I did some laundry and then I uploaded that vlog, which I hope you guys enjoyed that vlog. If you guys have not seen it, me and LC were going nuts. I didn't know that Jeremy was live. I knew LC was live, but he was just playing video games, so I didn't want to interrupt him. I was going to invite him on the show tonight, but then I saw him go live, and I was like, oh, never mind. I'm like, he's doing his own thing tonight, so yeah. And then what else? I uploaded that vlog. I'm working on a new vlog. I just didn't finish it tonight, but either 2 new vlogs will be up tomorrow or at least 1. I'm working on the watching Ghostbusters in the theater vlog right now. I paused to do this stream. I haven't even had dinner yet, so after this stream, after I hang out with you guys, I'm gonna take a shower, get something to eat, finish the vlog, upload it, put it on unlisted, and then make it public tomorrow. So I'll probably post it after church tomorrow, because church starts at 10:30. Well, wait, let me look at my schedule. Yeah, 10:30, and I'll probably get out around 12. And then sometimes I stay for lunch, sometimes I don't. I think they're gonna serve lunch tomorrow at church. I'll stay for lunch, and then maybe I'll go to Barnes and Noble. More gems, possibly more gems. I always take the list with me, Bukaki. That's right. Oh wait, this ain't the list. This is the list. So I always take this with me. I always just put it in my back pocket. And then I've got my digital one. So now that I've got a digital one and I've got this, I'm going to be looking. But, Bukaki, you told me about Universal Soldier. I've heard of it. With Dolph Lundgren and Van Damme. I've just never seen it. So I'm going to watch at least the first trailer tonight and review it for you guys. But I've heard of it. My dad watched them. I've heard of them. I've just never seen them. So, yeah. So Visions Bukaki wrote me last night and he said, Fears, pretty decent 90s movie. And I said, did you like it? And he said, he goes, there's not much, there's not many 90s movies that I don't like. And I was like, nice. So it was Bukaki approved on Uncle Sam Wants You Dead. Bukaki, in your opinion, what was the best death out of the whole movie? Because there's some wacky deaths in that movie. Let me know, Bukaki. Put in the chat right now, what was your favorite death out of Uncle Sam Wants You Dead? Because there's some good ones. Let's see here. Bukaki says, that's funny. I showed up right when you were saying yourself typing that. Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure, because you wrote me about 2 hours ago, Bukaki, was like, hey, Fears, you going live? And I was like, I do intend to go live. I just wanted to go a little later because I was trying to finish that edit, and I was like, oh shit, I'm not gonna finish. I'm like, I'll just finish it later, and I'll fucking, I'll go live. So yeah, let's see. Liz says last night was wild with the fireworks in the neighborhood, but tonight it's quiet. Liz, I don't know what's going on, but last year, you could hear 1,000 bombs going off in the neighborhood. I'm thinking it was so loud last year that the leasing office where I pay my rent, which I paid my rent today, I'm thinking they sent an email. I didn't get an email, and if I did, I probably forgot about it because classic Fears memory. I don't remember getting an email though. Somebody must have said something, because yesterday you could not even hear a pin drop. There was not one damn firework. The only fireworks I saw was when I went and got gas yesterday across the street from the gas station, and behind that Walmart that I always go to that's across the street. Behind the Walmart, there's a residential area where people live, and people were lighting off fireworks. So I saw fireworks way off into the distance, but not in my neighborhood. So I was like, something's going on. Something's up. So yeah. Anyway. So at least I got to see tiny bits of fireworks. So we'll see. But yeah. Let's see. Bukaki says, definitely the head chop off from the bully kid. It was so sudden. Oh yeah. The potato sack. The kid in the potato sack. That's a good one. I gotta say my favorite. There's two, Bukaki. Where the kids, they're all partying, drinking beer, smoking weed, going nuts like in the graveyard, and the guy's like, yeah man, let's light this flag. He freaking spray paints the guy's eyeballs out. He's like, oh yeah, you want to burn my flag? Well, what do you think about this? Burns the fucking guy's eyeballs out. So then he kills that fucking guy. Then he throws the rope around the guy's neck, and he's like, hoists him up the flagpole and ties it off, and he walks away, and he's like, yeah, later. And he hangs the motherfucker. So I gotta go with those two. But The potato sack one is pretty good. That one's pretty good. Yo, Pretend Stories, what's up? Let's see. Awesome dudes, I think rent is due on the 1st, sir. You're on notice. Listen, Fears can pay his rent whenever the hell I want. I don't pay it on the 1st, I pay it whenever I want. That's right, y'all. Because what does Fears always say? I make shit happen. That's right. So when I say they'll get their rent, that's when I give them the rent. No, I'm just joking. No, really it is due on the 1st, but they give you a 5-day grace period. I've been so busy with work, getting stuff ready for my family to come. I didn't forget about it. I just said, oh shit, I need to pay my rent. And so I paid it today. So yeah. But usually I'm really good at paying rent right on the 1st day, usually. Yeah, that scene was probably cooler. I mean, they're both cool, Bukkake. I mean, him getting his head chopped off, he like kicks everybody, out of the way in the potato sack race. But I just found the graveyard one to be a little bit funnier. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, we're so cool. And it's always, I hate to say it, it's always those jock douchebags, that get killed first. Or they're one of the first few guys that get killed in horror movies. He's hanging out with his buddies like, yeah, man, let's drink some beer. I'm totally wasted, dude. And the guy's all like, puff, puff, puff. And he's like, hey, man, check this out. Lighten, the flag and shit. And I remember the first time I saw it, Bukkake, I was like, this guy's such a fucking idiot. I'm like, not only is he unpatriotic, burning a flag, thinks he's fucking cool doing that. That's not cool. But then in my mind, I'm like, well, he just burnt a flag, and Uncle Sam, he's got his new threads. He takes his military outfit off, and then he kills the other guy in the Uncle Sam suit, puts the Uncle Sam suit on. I'm like, this guy burning the flag, he's going to be dead in about 1 minute. And I called it. The rope goes around his neck, kills that guy, then the other guy, smoking weed or whatever, spray paints the guy's eyeballs out until he sees red. And I was like, well, that's what you get. That's what you deserve. So there it is. Gotta pay the price, like the trackers. Well, Pretend Stories, I owe you a thank you. You've been making a lot of meme videos about me, and they're funny. They're funny. So far, Pretend Stories has made me surf on a surfboard down sand. Then he blew up my apartment. I just got that one today, which was funny. Then I was shooting guns in a store. And what was the other one? What was the other one? Hang on. Shooting guns, land surfing, blowing up my apartment. Oh, and then running with all the fireworks in the background. Keep them coming, Pretend Stories. I hope you don't mind. I uploaded all those on my Facebook, and all my friends and family thought they were hilarious. And then I uploaded some of them on my TikTok. So I haven't uploaded my apartment getting blown up yet, but I thought it was great. I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. So yeah. I thought they were really funny. Anyway, let's get going, shall we? Well, tonight we're going to be doing a Fears unboxing. Something finally came in the mail, so I got it. And then I was out and about today, so I did a mini nerd haul. Not a big one, just a little one. And then we're going to review 2 movies. I watched the first Mummy, so we're going to review the first Mummy. And then I finally finished the third Rush Hour movie, Rush Hour 3. Rush Hour 3. So, yeah. Oh, I got them all saved, Visions. I got them all saved. Most of my friends and family, they either wrote WTF with an LOL, or it was just LOL. So, I thought they were funny. And they were harmless. Fears knows how to take a joke now. Not back in the day I didn't, but I thought they were hilarious. I loved them. So Pretend Stories, keep them coming. Keep them coming. So I even wrote in the Discord, I was like, wow, apparently my apartment got blown up. Nice. Cool. Cool. So, yeah. So, we're going to review those 2 movies, and then I got some wacky work stories. So, I'm going to start with the Fears unboxing and see what I got in the mail. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I ordered it such a long time ago, I may be surprised. But I think I know what it is. All right, here we go. Let me back this up just a tad. Got my MacGyver knife. Let me just start it here. Just cut a little hole there. There we go. That's all I needed. Oh, yep, I knew it. Oh, yeah. Do you guys know what this is? It completes the Ghostbuster bathroom. Ha 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 ha! Oh, yeah. Ghostbuster hand towels. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. And then a Ghostbuster bath towel. Nice. Oh, and they gave me, oh, it just fell on the ground. Where is it? Hang on. Where'd it go? Hang on. And they gave me a nice little patch. Nice. I like it. How appropriate. It says, please wash me. I intended to. I like it. Well, as soon as I put these bad boys up, the bathroom will be complete. Oh, hang on. Oh, never mind. There we are. Pretty awesome. Pretty sweet. Here, let me see. I'll fold these up. Oh, yeah. There we go. Sweet. I like them. Yo, what's up, Dave? He says, Brendan Fraser was great in The Mummy. Yes, he was. I just watched the first one, Dave. I do plan on watching number 2 and number 3, but I watched the first one I just finished it like 20 minutes ago before I started this stream, my friend. But I hadn't seen it in a while. I have not seen it in quite a while. So, yeah. So once I put all this stuff in the bathroom, guys, after I wash them, I'm definitely going to film it for the vlog. I was just waiting for these. I haven't filmed it yet because I wanted to complete it. But thank God these came in before my family got here because I wanted to show them, hey guys, this is what I've been working on. This is what I've been working on. So yeah. Let's see. Time to Call Transylvania 6-5000. Is that a movie? Is that a movie, Dave? Is that another movie trailer I need to watch? So yeah. I watched and didn't see a man a couple of days ago. He was good in that. Didn't see a man? I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Didn't see a man. Okay. I'll have to check that out, Visions. So I've got a couple of movie trailers to watch. Anyway, before I watch those movie trailers, let's do the mini nerd haul, shall we? So, because I didn't have any cash with me last time, I took a whole bunch of change that was in a bowl. I've got 2 areas where I have change. I put change in this bad boy here, and then there's another bowl over there, and I had tons of change in that little bowl over there. So I took that little bowl, and I got $40 out of it. And so I took some of the cash, and I finally, in my live stream where they had that table, and Visions, you almost said, oh, Fears almost did a random act of kindness. Well, I went back, and I donated. I donated $2, and they gave me some Doritos. So I got some Doritos. Hell yeah. And they got $2 for their donation. So heck yeah. So, but I forgot to turn on my camera when I did it. But I did donate. So there we are. Next, I got some, I got a brand new one. I haven't bought a new Michael Myers shirt in quite a while. Yep, hang on. I got it from Walmart. Oh yeah, now we're talking. I love it. Slaying all day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There it is. And last, but certainly not least, I got some more dude wipes because later on, I got to take care of some business. So there it is. There it is. Let's see. David says, yep, Transylvania 6.5 thousand. I've never seen that one, but I will watch it, Dave. I will check it out. Vision says, ha 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 ha, voice to text. Oh, Encino Man. Oh, yeah. I've got Encino Man on DVD in the other room. I love Encino Man. Love it. Me and Link cruising the mountain, you know. Need a little wheeze, a little juice. No wheezing the juice. I love that. That's my favorite scene. Where he's like, all right, Link, you know, time to learn about the four main food groups. And Link, this is not one of them. Oh, and he goes, sweet tarts, fruit group, meat group, you know, and then he eats it and then he spits it out. And he's like, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. That's the best. That is the best scene out of the whole movie. No wheezing the juice. That's right. I love that movie. Now that's another one, Visions, that I got to get on Blu-ray. That's a good one. Pretend Story says, oh man, was like Kramer paying in pennies to have his shirt warmed up in the oven. I don't know what the hell you're on about. Kramer. I've seen it. I've seen that. I've seen Kramer, but I've never seen that episode. So yeah. Make a vlog on how to wipe. I can do that. I can definitely do that, buddy. I can do that. There's an art form. Whenever you have Crohn's, there's a certain way. You know, you got to wipe. You know, you got to clean the sides, clean the rim. I can do that. I'm just joking. I'm not going to make a vlog with that. I know you're joking, buddy. Who wants to see a vlog of that? I don't. I'm not going to make a vlog of that. I know you're joking around, buddy, but sorry. I hate to disappoint, but I'm not going to make a vlog of that. Bukaki says, one day I will wheeze the juice. When Fears visits here, we will all wheeze the juice. We can do that. We can definitely do that, buddy. Now, Bukaki, I know you told me this in Lantern. You got to promise me. Promise me something. If I come all that way, I would be insulted if you and Visions did at least had a couple of cameos in the vlog. Because what if I went all the way there and then everyone's watching the vlog and then they're like, well, where the hell is Bukaki? Where the hell is Visions? You know? So, at least promise me at least 1 or 2 cameos. At least, you know? Plus Visions, I want Visions, whenever we get to that, whatever it's called, it's in Astoria, well, Adam the Woo told me it was a jail, now they turned it into the Astoria, the Astoria Film History Museum, you know, where he runs out of the jail, you know, in the first scene. I want Visions, either we'll use my rental car or we'll use Visions' truck, because I know Visions rides around a truck. I'm going to run up And whether we use your truck visions or my rental car, I don't care which one. I want to grab onto the lock and I'll be like, Visions, the lock. And then I'm just gonna cut to Vision saying, Fears, let go of the handle. I don't have the handle. Open the lock. We have to recreate that. It's a must. That's all I ask. That's all I request. You know. So either Bukkake or Visions can be the let go of the handle, Fears. I don't have the handle, you son of a bitch. You know, let go of the lock. Open the lock. Yo, Pixel, what's up? Oh yeah, Pixel. Oh yeah. But anyway, we will definitely get on that juice. Wheezing the juice. And then Pixel, you convinced me. Whenever you and me hang out, I can't back out. I gotta try that. As long as you do it with me, Pixel, that shot, that what was it, the scorpion shot or whatever the hell it was? I can't remember. We're gonna do that one together, buddy. I'm a little weary of like an insect in my stomach because I already have stomach problems to begin with. I'm a little nervous, but you said it'll be fine, so I'm gonna try it. So yeah. Anyway, Vision says no wheezing the juice. Wheeze a little juice. I can't do it as good as Stanley. Another good scene is where the nerdy dad looks over at Stanley and he's like, English, Stanley, English. You know, because he's like, Stanley, how's your mother? And he's like, she's really bummed. She's muffing over this dude. And da-da-da-da-da. And then he's like, English, Stanley, English. I don't know what the hell you're on about. That's another good scene. That's another good scene. Yeah, I definitely got to get that on Blu-ray. It's a good one. And I don't know how many years Bukkake he did that when he was like a teenager, because he played Mikey in the Goonies like when he was, I don't know, 9 or 10. And then Sean Astin looks like he's 17 or 18 when he did Encino Man, because they're supposed to be like high school. Pauly Shore looks way older. He doesn't look like a high school student, but Sean Astin does. Like, Pauly Shore in that movie looks like he's in his early 20s. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. He looks like 25, Pauly Shore does in that film, but Sean Astin looks, I don't know, 17, 18, 19-ish, somewhere around there. Yo, what's up, Chicken Wizard? I tried to call you. Because, Chicken Wizard, I'm coming into town. That's what I was calling you about. He says, yo, Fears, I got your text. I'll be at the Toy Man in August. Good. I just wanted to let you know because I wanted to hang out with you during the toy show because my buddy Eric's coming with me. And I wanted to hang out after. I've been packing all day and moving stuff to my new apartment. Oh, nice. New apartment. Sweet. Sweet. Well, let me know how it all turns out, Chicken Wizard. I hope the new digs go really well. It's a double shot of, I don't know how to pronounce that word, Pixel. It's a double shot of Centenote with a tiny scorpion. You don't taste it at all. And the liquor is smooth. All right, well, we'll definitely have a go. We'll definitely have a go. So, yeah. Yo, what's up, Walter? And then Bukkake says, what was the other one? Biodome. I need to watch. Yeah, Biodome's good. And it's got not Alex Baldwin. It's got Alex Baldwin's brother in it. Because he's in that. And then Alex Baldwin plays in the sequel to the live-action version of the Flintstones. So Rick Moranis plays Barney in the first one. And I actually love the first live-action Flintstones. I used to watch that all the time as a kid. That's another one I need to get on Blu-ray. The second one's really a prequel. How Fred met Wilma and all that, and how Barney met what's her name? Betty. But the second one's it's all right. It's okay. But yeah. Anyway, let's see. Sean Astin looks hefty now. Yeah, he needs to get the weight under control. But pretend stories. I've met Sean Astin, and I met him at Wizard World Comic Con back in. It's an old video. My friend filmed me going up to him, and you can kind of hear me and Sean Astin's conversation. I said, I love Goonies, and he was like, oh yeah, what's your favorite, scene? And I said, oh god, I said the whole fucking movie, and then I listed off a couple of scenes, and then you hear me in the video say, a lot of my friends say that I look like you, and then he kind of looked at me, he goes, yeah, you do kind of look like me. So I'll take that as a compliment, because Sean Astin is a fucking kick-ass actor, and he's in the Goonies, and he's in Rudy, and Rudy's a great movie. Rudy's a great football movie. So yeah, Chicken Wizard, we'll definitely hang out, buddy. But I want to do something else, because the last 3 times we've hung out, we went to White Castle. We got to go somewhere else. So we'll hang out, and Chicken Wizard, if you remember, in the last toy vlog, you were fucking going nuts on those VHS tapes, man. Like, what was the one? My teenage son is a terrorist or some bullshit. You got that one, and then you got like Beach Babes from Hell, which I fucking lost my mind. Beach Babes from Hell, or some bullshit, and then the 100-foot centerfold, or whatever the hell it was, and I was just laughing away. I was like, these are VHS gems if I've ever seen them. You know what I'm saying? So you were definitely rocking. But yeah, we can go anywhere. We can go anywhere else you want to eat. Just I'm getting kind of sick of White Castle, because we went there the last 3 times. But we'll find a good place to eat, buddy. And hopefully the show is kick-ass, because I already talked to Chris. Well, usually Chris does a good job. What I mean by that is, hopefully the one I go to, because I try to get to at least one of Chris's shows at least once a year, if not twice a year. Chris said, well, Fears, I don't know if we're going to celebrate the 35th anniversary when you come. He goes, but we're going to celebrate it at some point at one of the shows this year. And I said, well, hopefully I just luck out, buddy. But he's like, you can definitely interview me about it, because I saw that little flyer, Chicken Wizard, on his Facebook page of Toyman, and I was like, damn, 35, that's a lot of years, my friend, a lot of years. Anyway, let's see here. I want Fears and Randy to play the game from Biodome where they fart and guess what the other person ate based off the smell. I don't remember that scene, Pixel. Again, it's been a long time since I've seen Biodome. It's been a couple of years. It's been a minute. So yeah, Pixel, they'll probably play that. They probably play that a lot. I don't know what the hell Randall does. I don't. No. Yo, what's up, Lantern? Good to see you. He says, well, howdy, Liz. Howdy, Visions. All right now, Visions. Well, howdy, Boo Khaki. Boo Khaki. That's right. So, Boo Khaki, not to put you on the spot, but if I come all that way to visit you and Visions, which I'm going to at some point, hopefully in about a year or 2, I would expect at least one cameo in the vlog. At least one cameo. You know? Because you told me privately, Fears, I don't know if I want to be on camera. You got to give me at least one cameo. At least. You know? You guys are good friends. You guys have been good followers for quite a long time. The least I can do is get you guys in, for a cameo. At least. That's all I ask. We'll see Visions. Visions will see you're acting like, Fears, let go of the handle. I don't have the handle, you bastard. Open the lock. Cannot wait to recreate that. It's one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest scenes out of. Well, I like that scene, and then I like let's kill each other over the pepperoni, because it's so random. They pull out guns because the guy stole one slice of his pepperoni pizza. That scene's fucking great. That scene's fucking hilarious. Oh man, I love it. Let's see. Vision says, well, howdy, boy. How was Jeremy? Yeah, hopefully Jeremy wasn't pissed, Lantern, because I had no idea. You fucking prankster, you. Lantern, you are a fucking prankster, buddy, because I had no idea that you were on his show, and I hope Jeremy did not get pissed, because you know how Jeremy is. He's like, Fear's stealing all my views. I'm like, I didn't steal shit. I didn't steal anyone's views. I didn't steal shit. So, yeah. Because I had no idea he was streaming, Lantern. Lantern, you fucking prankster, you. Unbelievable. Let's see. Bukagi says, I'll have to wear a ski mask, but sure. That's fine. That's fine, Bukagi. You throw on that ski mask. That's fine, buddy. Throw on that ski mask all you want. Let's see. Pixel says Lantern's sister doesn't get him branded eats. Damn. Bukagi says, I'm a famous tennis player. Well, I'm going to put your tennis skills to use then, Bukagi, because Fierce played some tennis back in the day. Oh, yeah. Or was it ping pong? Listen, Fierce is a natural athlete. Yeah, in high school, I did football, wrestling, and track. At church camp, I played volleyball, ping pong. I played tennis. I was in all that shit. I'll be honest, I do like those games, but me and my buddy back in the day was like, hey, Fierce, if we do ping pong, if we do tennis, if we play volleyball, we get to hit on all the hot chicks. And I was like, that's happening, buddy. That's happening. And he's like, do you even like volleyball, Fierce? I was like, I do like volleyball, but I'm like, I like volleyball better when I can hit on hot chicks. And I'm like, Tiffany's looking really hot in her sports bra. Let's go hit on Tiffany. And we did. Because Tiffany was hot. So, hell yeah. So, it worked out. It worked out. Let's see. Lantern says, dance Fierce. Oh, you missed all the dancing, Lantern. That's what you get for being late. That's what you get for being late, buddy. Anyway. Thanks for that super chat donation, Lantern. I appreciate that. Like it up, folks. Show some support. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the support from my loving and loyal fans, and I love you guys. And if you really want to show your support, hit up a super chat if you want. And then Fears wants to hear from you. Send me some fan mail right here. I feel like Wilson. You know, Wilson, behind the fence. No, Tim. No. So yeah. Send me a fan letter. Ask me some questions. I will respond. Send me an unboxing. Send me a new t-shirt. Send me a Lego build. Whatever your little heart contents. I don't care what the hell you send. Just send something. Right there. Let's see. Pixel says, Jeremy sucks. Damn! Does he? I know he gets in those moods, Pixel. He gets in those moods sometimes. I try to get along with everybody, so shout out to Jeremy. Jeremy, quit sucking on whatever you're sucking on, because Pixel just said you suck. But you're sucking on what? It's a mystery in an enigma. So there you are. Send him Richie Wright merch. Oh my Lord. That was funny. That was funny. I'm good on that. I really don't want a bar onesie. Visions, when you showed me that bar onesie, I was fucking losing my mind. I wouldn't mind. I would wear a hat just because it would be hilarious, like Richie's got a hat with that fucking bar symbol, and then I've actually looked at it before because Richie has sent me that fucking link. And so just for shits and giggles, I was like, well, I wonder what merch he has. I'm looking and I'm like, I understand the baseball cap. I understand t-shirts. But why in the absolute bat shit does he have a fucking little baby onesie on his fucking merch? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. But Richie's hilarious like that. Anyway. I'm like, I get it. I get a shirt. Hell, I even get like stickers and pins and a mug. Like if he had like a coffee cup that had the bar sign on it, that would be fine. Or like a t-shirt or a hat. That's normal, but a fucking baby onesies. Richie's not married. Richie doesn't have kids. So why in the blue hell does he have a baby onesie on his fucking merch? It makes no damn sense. I even told him that a long time ago. And I asked him, and you know what he said, Visions? He was like, well, it's more merch. And I was like, I guess. But I'm like, Richie, you don't have kids. And he's like, yeah, I know. And I was like, well, then why do you have it? And he couldn't give me a definite answer. You know what I'm saying, Visions? I was like, all he said was, yeah, it's just more merch, Fear. It's more merch. And I was like, whatever. I'm like, all right. Anyway. Let's see. Pixel says, he's a drama queen, y'all. Jeremy needs to bite the curb, y'all. Damn. Well, there it is. A mystery wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in bacon. Damn. Bacon. You don't want to wrap it in bacon, though, Bukaki. Bacon's good. You don't want to waste it on Jeremy or Richie, you know? Make a good old BLT sandwich. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Anyway, Richie and Jeremy are kind of like brothers. Oh, shit. Well, Richie is... Yeah. I'm a lot more nicer than you and Visions are. I don't like to call people retarded, but it makes no sense. I'm serious, Bukaki. I try to get along with everybody. I try to be the peacemaker. I don't like to call anyone retarded, but it makes no damn sense. A t-shirt, I get. A hat. Stickers, that's fine. Stickers, pins. If Richie sent me, you know, the bar sign and a sticker, I'd be like, cool, Richie, thanks a lot. I'll put it on my movie prop, you know, shelf. I'll stick a sticker on there. But there's no fucking need for a goddamn baby onesie. It makes no sense whatsoever. Anyway. Oh, man. Good Lord. Let's see. Fear's agreeing with Boo. Pop me. Why is that, Pixel? He makes a good point. It's stupid to have a onesie on there. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to hurt the guy's feelings. It just makes no damn sense. But, you know, whatever. Oh, the way I said it? Yeah. Because I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, it makes no sense for him to have a fucking onesie on there. But I was like, anyway. Well, Visions, let me reiterate. I don't care what you guys send me in fan mail, except for that. No Richie onesies. I'm good on the Richie merch. If I ever bought some Richie merch, I like Richie. He's cool. He's all right, but he needs to change a few things. Get rid of the onesies. Stop eating shit out of a diaper. That would be good. I wouldn't mind if Richie got me a t-shirt or a hat, you know, because me, I have nothing against Richie. Just get rid of the onesies. Get rid of the shit-eating diapers. And Richie, for God's sakes, get rid of all the rules. You can't put ones in the chat, Fears. I don't like the color blue. Who gives a shit? He's got too many rules, so get rid of the rules, Richie. You guys know my 3 rules. Don't make fun of my family or friends. Let's all try to get along and have a good time, which everybody does. You guys do a good job at that. And then if there's any trolls, I'll get rid of them, and no chaos in the chat. 3 rules. That's it. I could care less. If Pixel came in here and put 1,000 ones in the chat, I would just fucking laugh. You know? If somebody wrote blue, 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 green, 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 I'd be like, this is hilarious. This is great. This is fantastic. I would not care. Anyway, Pixel says, just funny how you read it and was like, well, yeah, there it is, Pixel. Well, Pixel, I hope you have fun at that GalaxyCon, man. I've just been working a lot. One of these days, buddy, we got it. I'll meet you there, because that GalaxyCon thing, it looks fucking badass, man. I wonder if GalaxyCon is bigger than MegaCon, because that's the biggest one I've ever went to, Pixel. Me and elsse get there, I was like, I don't mean to take the Lord's name in vain, but I was like, God. Pixel, when I got there, I think I did it on camera. I haven't had time to edit the MegaCon footage yet, but I will. I walked in, Pixel, I think I did a goddamn. I think I turned the camera and I was like, God damn. And I did it just like you, Pixel, because I've never seen that many people in a convention center. There had to have been 120,000 people there, and I was like, holy shit. It was fucking going nuts. And the biggest one up until then, I think that Halloween attractions, that one had like 80,000, you know? So, and then Wizard World, before it turned into Fanboy Expo or whatever the hell they called it now, that had like 50,000. So I've went to big ones, but never as big as that GalaxyCon or MegaCon, because Pixel, you said when you're there, some days you can walk around, other days it was like MegaCon, people bashing into me. I was like, you hit my shoulder again, I'm gonna choke the shit out of you. People, they were walking by me and LC, and LC was starting to get pissed too. And he's like, Fierce, let's walk all the way around. They kept bumping into my shoulders. They knocked my hat off by accident, and I had to bend down and grab it. I was like, these people are pissing me off, you know? Because I'm like, am I bashing my arm into you? No. I'm like, have some common courtesy for other people, you know? But Sunday was a lot better, Pixel. Everyone came on Saturday, so next year I may just skip Saturday. It's a 5-day con. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I may just tell LC, I'm going on Sunday and I'm going on Monday, and that's it. So yeah, because Saturday was too much. It was just too much. I had an anxiety attack on Saturday. It was fucking nuts. So yeah, let's see. Vision says, you wouldn't get mad and soil your diaper? About what? Oh yeah, don't send me a diaper, Visions. Wait, is that what you mean? I was like, no. That's right. That's right, Dave. Can't we just all get along? Usually I get along with everybody, but Dave, since you're new to the community, Richie's kind of changed over the years, Dave. Trust me, Dave, if you met Richie, he used to be like very outgoing. Now he's got greedy. He's all about money. Like, oh, I'm not commenting unless you donate $5. I'm like, so he kind of treats his fans, Dave, like shit, you know? I try and treat all of my fans great. Like, I'll explain it this way, and then I'm going to continue on. I don't care if people donate or don't donate, you know, or whatever. If someone gave me a super chat, I'd appreciate it. I'd be like, oh, wow, that's very nice of you. People have donated in my super chats before. I'm like, oh, awesome, cool. Pixel donated $1. Oh, great. Visions, you know, donated $7. I always say please and thank you. You guys know I love all my fans. I always say in every single show, because I mean it. I'm not a liar. I love all my fans. I love all my online friends. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the love and the support. And I told Visions, I've noticed Richie treat his fans like shit sometimes. Sometimes he's cool, but I'm like, who gives a shit about $2 or $3? Like, oh no, I can't. Oh, you didn't donate $3. Well, fuck you. I'm not gonna comment back to you. That's fucking bullshit, you know. And then the diaper eating shit is fucking disgusting beyond belief, you know. And I was just like, ew. He did that as a challenge, Dave. Bukaki or Visions told me that, and I was like, do we really need that challenge? No. Not in this lifetime and not in the next lifetime do we need that bullshit. You know? I don't know, so he's just kind of changed. So some things, I'm half and half. Sometimes Richie's all right, he's cool, because I try to get along with everybody. Other times I'm like, that's fucking weird. That's really fucking weird, you know? So yeah. Let's see. GalaxyCon is in a few weeks, but first Texas next week. Nice. Oh, so you're going to 2 of them. Nice, Pixel. That's what's up. So they're having a GalaxyCon in Texas. Where in Texas, Pixel? And then you said, isn't there one always around where you live, Pixel? North Carolina? Isn't there one? Oh, no, it's Richmond, right? Somewhere around there? I can't remember. But yeah. Somewhere. But one of these days I'm going to get to it, Pixel. And Pixel, you're always welcome to come down and visit. I know you said one day you got to get down to Florida, so any of my fans is welcome. Visions, you want to get away? Bring the old lady. Tell Mrs. Visions stop hanging out with her girlfriend in the strip club and have you and her get on down here. You know? So hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's getting to where you can't really walk around. See, that's bullshit. That sucks. I hate that crap. Unless it's Friday or Sunday. Well, at least Friday and Sunday. Well, then, you know how you fix that, Pixel? Don't go Saturday. If Friday and Sunday is a lot better and people aren't bashing into your fucking arm and shit, I would just go on Friday or Sunday. But even Friday is getting bad now. That sucks. That's why I like Jeff's shows. The biggest show that Jeff has is Super RetroCon, and probably about 10,000 people show up at Super RetroCon, which is my favorite. But all of his other shows, they're big, but they're not as big as like a massive Comic-Con. So that you can walk around, you can breathe, you're not bumping into people, people aren't bumping into you, you're not getting into anyone's way, you're not entering someone's bubble, you're not entering someone's space or whatever. So yeah. I'm trying to figure out what Visions meant. You wouldn't get mad and soil your diaper. Well, just don't send me a diaper. I don't want a diaper in fan mail. I'm good on that. I should reiterate, I don't care what people send me in fan mail. Just no blood, no shit, no bodily functions. But anything else you guys can send me. No bodily functions. Let's see. Dave says Dragon Con has gotten... Now, I've heard of it, Dave. I've never went there. But we have a guy in the community... Well, he used to be in the community. Dragons told me about it. And then Jeff's told me about Dragon Con. But I have no interest in dragons, so I'm not going to go to that. So, yeah. Yeah, Dragon Con is like 4 whole hotels. One of the vendors, one for the guests. Damn, that's insane. That is insane. Has anyone ever been to WorldCon? I've never been there. No, Texas is a wrestling... Oh, okay, that's cool, Pixel. Nice. Going to Meow Wolf, a convention going on for the wrestling show. A drinking and karaoke thing with wrestlers. That sounds cool. That sounds badass. A concert and then pay-per-view is in like 4 days. Nice. Something to do with Richie. I don't know, like 10 minutes ago. All right. No worries. No problem, buddy. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. People are going nuts today. But that's good, though. That's good. I'm going to send a bottle of pee next week. Ah! I hope not. I hope not. Let's see. They mostly do voice actors and stuff. That's cool. Nice. Nice. Well, I just interviewed that Jeff guy out of Back to the Future 2 and 3. He took over for Crispin Glover. He was like the coolest dude. He gave me a free, mostly, not always, Pixel, but you've been to cons. If you don't ever go to cons, then it's a brand new experience. Sometimes the actors, I like it when they're very nice. Like, I hate it when you go up and you're like, oh man, I admire that girl or admire that guy in a movie. And then they turn out to be dickheads, And then I'm like, well, shit. I love the movie, but you're being a fucking dick to me. That's only happened with one person. And I'm not going to tell you who it is because, but a lot of people thought William Shatner was a dick. Not a dick to me. He was the coolest fucking dude ever. He actually made the line, wait, Pixel. And he's like, I'm talking to you, Fears. And he goes, that's a cool last name. I was like, the captain of the Enterprise thinks Fears' name is cool. I'm like, this is pretty fucking amazing. This is fucking awesome. I just didn't have enough to get a photo with him. And I said, well, I didn't tell him, I didn't make fun of his prices, Pixel, but I said, if I had more money, Mr. Shatner, I said I would get a photo with you. And he's like, oh, we'll come back whenever you have some, more money. I said, I definitely will. But he gave me a cool signature. My dad thought that was cool. I got home. My dad's like, did you get a signature at least? Because my dad's a big Star Trek fan. I went, oh, Dad, I got it. And he goes, well, let me see it. I pulled it out of the bag. And my dad looked at it and he was like, this is pretty awesome. So my dad thought that was cool. But that's back in Missouri. I need to bring it here and frame it on the wall. So hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have you been to Dragon D's? Nope. Worldcon takes place in a different city and country every year. It's a week-long sci-fi. Now that would be cool, Dave. The longest convention I've ever went to was this big-ass Halloween convention. It has the most stupidest name, Dave. It's called Trans World Halloween and Attractions. I don't know why they fucking call it that. If it was me, my fans know what I'm about to say. Just drop the Trans World bullshit, Halloween and Attractions, and then put the year. So if it's 2026, Halloween and Attractions 2026. That's all you need to say. That was 4 days. That's the longest con I've ever been to. But the biggest con with the most people was definitely MegaCon. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Oh, man. All right. Okay. Ugh. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm a little tired. Anyway. I missed Vision's comment. We'll be sure to put it back in there, buddy. All right. Let's get to the first topic, shall we? Let's see. I did the unboxing. I did the mini nerd haul. I got church tomorrow. So I'll probably do my stream tomorrow around 3 or 4-ish, 5-ish, somewhere around there, because depending on how long I stay at church and depending on how long I stay at Barnes & Noble, looking for more gems. Shh. Oh, yeah. I'm going to find some good ones tomorrow, because they always replenish every 2 weeks, and I haven't been to Barnes & Noble in, I think, 2.5 weeks. And then I'm going to debut a new vlog tomorrow. It was awesome seeing Ghostbusters in the theater. That's the second time that's happened. That was fucking bitchin'. That was bitchin'. All right. Let's start with The Mummy. Grab my pen here. Back you guys up just a tad so I got some room. I haven't seen The Mummy in ages. I watched it right before the stream. So, there we are. So I've seen the old Mummy, and the old Mummy is right down here. I've seen the old one, and now I've seen the newer one. I'll be honest, the old one, it's kind of boring. I like this one better. So yeah. Plus, they made more sequels of this one. I think the old Mummy, I think they only made 2 more sequels. But I had to watch the old one because I love a lot of those old Universal monster ones, but the old one was, I wouldn't, it's not garbage. It's just very boring in some places of the old film. Like the original Frankenstein, fucking genius, fucking great. The original Dracula, amazing, amazing. It just, Mummy, it was kind of boring. Like Creature from the Black Lagoon, the old one, it's fucking amazing, amazing. The Mummy. So in this instance, the remake is actually better than the old one. So the remake is good. Love Brendan Fraser in it. He's a good actor. I haven't seen him in that whale movie yet, but I want to. I really want to see that. Because a lot of people in the community, I think the dude said, not just to me, to everybody in the Discord, I think he said it was pretty good from memory, if memory serves me right. So definitely have to check it out sometime. I'm going to give the first Mummy I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It was pretty good. It wasn't a perfect movie, but solid 9 out of 10. Solid watch. 9 out of 10. It is funny. It's funny in some aspects. It's funny. Lots of action. Kind of reminds me of like those old swashbuckling, tales like Rick is Brendan Fraser's character, and he saves the damsel in distress. Love those action adventure movies. Really good stuff. So, swashbuckling tale. The best kill in it. Let's see, best kill. Probably when that like Western guy that has the hat on, and he's all like, I'm going down to the bar. You want anything? He's like, yeah, get me a bourbon. And then he's like, and get me a bourbon shot. And he's like, yeah. I'll get your bourbon. And then he's waiting for the guy to come back. All of a sudden he hears the window crack open, and he kind of goes like that, getting ready to shoot. And the fucking mummy comes flying through the window and sucks all of his flesh off his body. So that's probably the best kill out of the whole film. So the bourbon kill, hell yeah. Let's see, my favorite scene. I mean, the whole movie's pretty good. Let's see. There's a lot of good scenes in it. Probably when Brendan Fraser first sees the mummy, and the mummy's like that, like screams at him, and then Brendan Fraser screams back at him, and then shoots him with a shotgun. That was a pretty funny scene, because the mummy's like 2 inches from his face, screaming, going fucking nuts, and he's like, like screams right back at him, and then he shoots him, and he grabs the girl, and he's like, move, get the hell out of here. So that was a good one. Screams at the mummy. And then probably when Benny dies, because he deserves it, because Benny is a bitch, and he betrays Rick, and yeah. Benny's an asshole in that movie, so when Benny gets killed. So he was just asking for it. I was like, well, yeah, that's what you get. You fuck over your friends. You fuck over everybody. You always people like that, they always get what's coming to them. So I'm like, oh, you're going to fuck me over? You're going to fuck everybody else? Well, I can't wait until you get your just desserts. And then they get fucked in the end. So, yeah. That was pretty good too, Dave. They had the medallion in the Mummy gift shop. Yep. I've ridden the Mummy ride a bunch when I was a kid, and then the last time I was in, which has been a very long time since I've been to Universal, I went there twice before they shut it down because of COVID. And I filmed there, but I couldn't film on the Mummy ride because it goes too fast. I didn't want to lose my GoPro, but I've been on it. It's a good ride. I don't even know if they still have it there because it's been that long since I've been at Universal. So maybe I'll take my family there, because I'm well overdue to go there again. So yeah, the cat. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, the big statues. Oh yeah, I remember that. I do recommend it. It's a good movie. Check it out. So I think tonight's watch is I'm going to watch The Mummy 2, and then let's go to the wall and pick something else out. You know what? I've been dying to watch this, and I'm going to watch it tonight. So I've seen The Shining, but Dr. Sleep is the sequel to The Shining. So I'm going to watch this tonight because I've been dying to watch it. I've been dying to watch that. So I think that's what I'm going to watch. That's what I'm going to watch. Okay. All right. Rush Hour 3, the most horrible one out of the series. 1 is really good. 2's okay. 3 sucks. I don't recommend number 3, but I watched it, so I'll review it for you guys. I mean, it's a little funny. It's just 1 and 2 is better. So yeah. All right, so Rush Hour 3. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. So it's pretty bad. 5 out of 10. I don't recommend it. So if they ever make a 4, hopefully number 4 is better than number 3. It's all right. It's just 1 and 2 was way better. So yeah. So 1 and 2 is way better. And because it was so bad, I don't have any favorite scenes. So that's all I'm going to write down in the book. 1 and 2. Just stick with 1 and 2. Just stick with 1 and 2. Let's see here. The Mummy is still there. Oh, is it, Dave? Okay, well, I definitely if I take my family, if we get around to it, because I already know they want to go to the beach, and I'm going to take them there. I already know that they want to go to Disney, so I'm going to take them there, and I'll be filming and stuff, but, yeah. So, yeah. It's good that it's still there, though. Do you like the Hannibal Lecter movies? I've never seen not one of those, Bukaki. No, the very first one, where she's interviewing Hannibal Lecter. I've only seen certain scenes. And the guy, Buffalo Bill, the lotion, the basket, and all that bullshit, that's in the first one. I just haven't seen all of the first one, but all the other sequels I've never seen. So I need to get with it. I haven't seen the TV show, Bukaki. I've only seen a little bit of the first one. The very first Silence of the Lambs, the very first one. Only certain scenes. I need to watch all those because I've heard from you guys, my other friends in real life, that they're really good. So I need to get with it. So yeah. Yep. All right, I'm going to watch those movie trailers that you guys told me to watch, and then I think I'm going to call it a night because dinner is calling my name. I'm very hungry, and a shower is calling my name, and I really want to finish editing that before I go to bed tonight. I'm going to edit the rest of that Ghostbuster vlog, which will be out tomorrow, my friends. So yeah. So get ready to watch that. Hell yeah. Fears is pumping that content out like crazy. And let me tell you guys my sub count. I forgot to tell you guys my sub count last time, but Pixel, because I've been doing those in real life vlogs, I've been getting a lot of new subs, Pixel. So I appreciate you being a good friend, Pixel. I appreciate your advice. I appreciate all your guys' friendship, all your guys' views, the comments, the likes, all that stuff. I didn't even know what they were, Pixel, and you're like, Fierce, I'm not kidding. You'll get so many views and so many subs. And I was like, it's not that I didn't believe you. It just I didn't know what the fuck a in real life stream was, because I was like, I thought I already did that, show people my life with my vlogs, but people want to see the normal stuff. Like, a lot of my vlogs is me going to tourist attractions, and then you guys see kind of my real life where I'm just sitting here being myself, hanging out with you guys. But they're like, I wonder what Fears does after church. Oh, he's cleaning his house. Oh, he's doing laundry. He's doing this. So it's definitely been working out, buddy. So I appreciate it. All right, so here's the sub count. So on Fears Man, we are so close to hitting 3,000. So close. It's 2,798. So close. And then on Fears Vlogs, 1,658 subscribers. So we're so close to 2,000 on the vlog channel. So we're getting there. We're definitely getting there, my friends. Just gotta keep hustling. Just gotta keep working away. Let's see here. Manhunter, The Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Rising. Wow, that's a lot of them. And Hannibal TV show. Yeah, it's worth a watch. I definitely will watch it. I'll get around to it, my friend. I definitely will. I definitely will, my friends. All right. So, Bukkake, I've heard of Universal Soldier. I don't know. How many sequels do they have? Is it 2? Is it 3? But I've never seen it. So I'm going to watch the trailer to the very first one. I know it's got Van Damme in it. And it's got Dolph Lundgren in it. And I've heard about it. I've just never seen it. So, yeah. So let me look it up and have a little watch. Because if it's good, I'm going to add it to the list. And I'm going to look for it after church. Or we'll see how many I can find. Because every 2 to 3 weeks, they replenish what they have at Barnes & Noble. So I haven't been there in about 2.5 weeks. So we'll have to see if there's a lot or even any. But so far, I've never walked out of there disappointed. I'll be honest, Visions, the only time I've gotten disappointed was that stupid bullshit ski patrol. That thing was so horrible. It was so fucking terrible. It was so fucking boring. I wish I need to take that movie and be like, give me my fucking money back. Ski Patrol sucks. I would rather watch Joystick, because at least that has a bunch of hot-ass chicks in it with shitloads of boobies. I would watch that 1,000 times over than fucking Ski Patrol. It is so... Don't ever watch Ski Patrol. It's deceiving. The front cover made it look really funny and really hilarious. I pop it in, and I'm like, this is horse shit. This is fucking terrible. Don't ever watch Ski Patrol. It was fucking terrible. Anyway. So, yeah. Vision says, the first one rocks. I just watched it again in March. Well, then, I'm about to watch Universal Soldier, the very first one. So Bukkake says there's 2 and there's 3. So there's 3 total. Okay. Well, let's watch the first one, because I've heard about it. I remember my dad talking about it, and you guys have talked about it, but I've never seen it. So Universal Soldier trailer. Let's see. Okay, so it's not super old, but it's kind of old. 1992. Nice. Okay. Plus, you can't go wrong with Van Damme, man. He's pretty badass. I love him in Bloodsport. I don't know where the hell they went wrong with Bloodsport 2 and 3. They brought back Jackson's character. You know, the big guy with curly hair, the guy from Revenge of the Nerds that plays Ogre. He came back for part 2. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. If you can't do a Bloodsport without Van Damme, but they did. So all those others look fucking terrible. So I don't know. I may pass on all those, but the first Bloodsport is fucking perfect. Don't change one damn scene out of that movie. It's fucking perfect. All right, let's watch Universal Soldier. All right, here we go. I'm going to review this one.
It was a top-secret government project.
Well, already we're off to a good start. Lots of explosions. Within the first 13 seconds, I saw 3 massive explosions. Off to a good start.
Pac-Man Ice. All of them. Designed to create the perfect soldier.
No man would ever again have to die in the service of his country.
Cryogenically preserved.
Okay, guys. Memory clearance.
Genetically enhanced.
Oh my God. Visions? That black guy from Return of the Living Dead is in Universal Soldier. As soon as I heard his voice, I was like, fucking Spider? The guy that plays Spider out of Return of the Living Dead is in this fucking movie. So now we're off to a really good start. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, and that's the guy that plays Spider. I don't know his real acting name, but he's also in Friday the 13th Part 5, and he gets killed on the shitter. Damn. That's a crazy kill, man. Oh, Lord.
How's the picture?
Pretty ugly.
Very funny, very funny.
Programmed to obey.
We're at the tower. Okay, here we go.
Who are these guys?
It's got the Hoover Dam in it. I've been to the Hoover Dam. Me and my buddy Eric, on the way to Vegas, we stopped at the Hoover Dam and took a whole bunch of photos. Those photos are on my Facebook too, so I've only been there once, but I was there with my best friend, and the Hoover Dam was a sight to see. I'm going to give that a big thumbs up. That was pretty cool to see that.
Hostages held inside the power station at the base of the structure.
I said shut up!
Go inside.
Begin phase 2.
This marks the 3rd successful mission for the Universal Soldier.
But there was something they didn't count on.
He's not responding. GR-44, do you read me?
At the end of the mission, he became completely unresponsive.
Inside the machine is a man. Do you really think the Pentagon would allow the regeneration of dead soldiers?
Stop the girl. Shoot if you have to.
And all it takes
So far, so good.
is one memory
You didn't do anything!
to awaken him.
Let's go! Hit it!
Traitor. Universal Soldier.
What the hell did they do to you?
Don't know. But I'm going to find out. One can't be controlled.
Visions, you are not kidding. Visions said this movie rocks. Man, this trailer is fucking going nuts. Like, explosions everywhere. People dying everywhere. One guy gets shot in the chest like 6 times. This is going on the list. This is fucking epic. So, I've heard of it. I can't believe I've never seen this film. I've heard about it. But this has got to go on the list. Oh, yeah. This looks good. I don't have to finish this trailer to know it's good, but I'm gonna finish it. But I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up so far.
Buckle up. The other cannot be stopped.
This mission has been canceled.
I'm giving the orders from now on. I'm gonna teach them all.
Are we having fun yet?
We're definitely having a lot of fun. Or at least I am.
The ultimate weapons of the future have declared war on each other. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dolph Lundgren, Universal Soldier.
Stop, that is an order.
Nice. So I like that. I love those futuristic movies. So it's kind of dystopian. It's in the future, but it's not the way future. It's the not too distant future. So, heck yeah. Let's see how far it is into the future. Let me ask Meta. Fears is getting all fancy-dancy with technology. See, the old Fears, Pixel, you know, you've watched it. The old Fears never in a million years would use Meta. But I'm finally getting with the times. Hey, Meta, in the movie Universal Soldier, how far into the future is it?
The Universal Soldier movie doesn't specify exactly how far in the future it takes place, but it seems to be set in a near-future world where advanced military technology has created super soldiers called Unisols.
Okay, so the not-too-distant future.
The movie Universal Soldier is set in a near-future world at the time it was made, which was 1992.
Okay, cool. So the not-too-distant future. It's going on the list. It is going on the list. That was pretty good. That was pretty amazing, my friend. The music in Bloodsport is good. Oh, I agree. I love the music in Bloodsport. Again, don't change not one damn scene. But I'm telling you, Bukkake, Visions, everybody else, they should have brought Van Damme and that guy that played Jackson for all the sequels of Bloodsport. Because I've watched the trailers, the Bloodsport 2, 3, and I think they made 4. They all look like they fucking suck. Because Van Damme is the main dude in it. You got to bring him back. I'm just saying. Anyway. So, is a horror comedy same as Saturday the 14th? Now, I've seen Saturday the 14th, Dave. I've seen the trailer. And my buddy Vision said, Fears, don't get it. Saturday the 14th is fucking garbage. And then I saw another one where... Oh, what's that one with the lawnmower and he's killing all the zombies? That was bloody. I'm working myself up to that one. He kills a lot of zombies in that one. Oh, shit. Have you ever seen Soldier? Yes, I've seen that one, Alex. Alex, I've got that one in my collection. Soldier with Kurt Russell is... That takes place in the far future. You know, so I've seen that one. That one was good. So, yeah. Well, you have me beat there. I haven't seen any of the Bloodsport sequels. I haven't either, Bukkake. I've just seen the trailers, and they look like they suck because they don't have the two main characters in it. They don't have Jackson, and they don't have Frank Dukes in it. You know? They look like they're crap. Anyway. So, let me put in the Universal Soldier on my list. So... Universal, when was it made? 1992. All right, I got it. It's in there. Nice. Alex says that's great. Oh yeah, I like Soldier with Kurt Russell. That's a good movie, and it's the guy that played Bruce Lee in the Bruce Lee story, Dragon. Jason Lee, what's his name? Jason Lee Scott. He plays the bad soldier that him and Bruce Lee, like they're fighting at the end, and he gets his eye gouged out, and then he plays a bad guy in Back to the Future 2. He's the Chinese guy on the hoverboard, so I've seen it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Visions, I agree. You said the first one rocks. Well, if the second and third one are just as good as the first one looked amazing. I cannot wait to watch it. I'm actually excited to watch that one. All right, I'm going to watch Transylvania 6-5000 because I told Dave I would, and I'm going to see if that makes the list, if that makes the cut, and then I'm going to call it a night, my friends. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Always fun hanging out with you guys. All right, Dave, let me look up this trailer. So, let's see here. And then, let's see here. And then 6-5000. There we are. And there it is. There's the trailer. Oh, 1985. Oh, wow. This was made a long time ago. Damn. So, it looks like it's a horror comedy, which I do like. I like those. All right. Let's check this out. Oh, and it's got Jeff Daniels in it. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, not Jeff Daniels. Jeff Goldblum. Excuse me. The guy from Jurassic Park 1 and 2. All right, let's watch this. That's cool. All right, let's check this out. Oh, good horror music.
It began as a routine assignment.
Transylvania.
Where is that?
I don't know, it's over there someplace. But beneath the surface
Transylvania's cute.
of this happy land Horror.
Oh my God! Not only is Jeff Goldblum, the guy that plays Kramer is in this fucking movie. Oh wow, we're off to a good start.
Awaits them.
I'm investigating Frankenstein.
And a terrible secret lurks in the shadows.
I'm terribly sorry. We thought you were an animal.
He is.
Now they're discovering the truth
Did you see Dracula?
Yeah, when it first came out.
about the creatures of the night.
Shut up, you lowlife.
Oh wow!
The curse of the undead.
Frankenstein make some cameos in it. David, this looks hilarious. This looks good.
Did you want to hurt me?
Hurt you? No. What?
A female vampire, the same girl that was in Beetlejuice and the same woman, I don't know her name, Visions, that girl in The Fly, the remake, she's in this. And then she plays Barbara in Beetlejuice. She's in this. Wow, a lot of cameos.
The terror of the full moon. Oh yeah, I'm going into town. And the monster that science created,
Full house.
but could not destroy.
Does this hurt? Does this hurt? Good. Everything hurts.
Jeff Goldblum, Ed Begley Jr.,
Hi, ladies.
Joseph Bologna, and Gina Davis.
Oh, that's her name, Gina Davis. That's her name, Gina Davis. She plays a really hot vampire chick in this. Wow. Right on.
For a good time called
Pennsylvania 65000.
It's good, huh?
I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. It looked hilarious. So it's a horror movie comedy. The best of both worlds. I'm going to put it on the list. It looked pretty good to me. Classic 80s film. 1985. Wow. 2 years after Fears Man was born. Oh my lord. That's an old one. Let's see here. Do. 5,000. And it was made in 1985. All right, got it. Well, thanks, Dave. That was a pretty good suggestion. I will get around to it, my friend. That looked hilarious. A lot of cameos in it. I'll watch it. Oh, it's on Tubi. Oh, nice. There you go. Gina Davis, that's what her name was. I couldn't remember her name. Well, I'm going to save the wacky work stories for tomorrow, my friends, but I'm going to skedaddle because I need a shower. I'm going to get something to eat, and I'm going to finish that Ghostbuster vlog. And I think because it was so rad watching Ghostbusters in the theater, I may put that vlog on the main channel. So, we'll see. Anyway, I'm taking off. I hope everybody enjoys their night, enjoys the rest of their weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow after church and after I go to Barnes & Noble and get some more Blu-ray gems. Not that I need any more, but there's never enough movies in the Fears man's life. That's right, y'all. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my friend Randall, because I haven't gave him a plug in quite a while. Randall, Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Boo Khaki on YouTube. Follow Flesh Crumbles on YouTube. Follow Visions, Lord Visions, www.exhumvisions.com. Buy some cool shit, because my buddy Visions makes some pretty cool shit. Follow Mr. Lantern on YouTube. Follow my new buddy Dave Phillips on YouTube. And last, but certainly not least, follow the host with the most. Yo, 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 my name is Fears, and here's the situation. I cannot rap because I'm a Caucasian. I try to bust a flow, but it doesn't really go right. I'm not tight. Yo, 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 I'm just fucking white. But follow me on YouTube, FearsMan26 on YouTube, the main channel, and Fears Vlogs is channel number 2 on YouTube. Be sure to follow that. And I'm looking forward to getting some more fan mail from you guys. I can't wait. All right, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys next time.